So we're going to take a length of foil, and literally there's no measurement to here, we just need it to be wide enough that it's going to go around our scarecrow's head. So I'm going to take it, fold it in half, fold it in half again, and then give yourself a little bit of a lip, which is just going to make it a little bit stronger on the edge that's going to go around his head. Now we need to take the scarecrow, and this is going to be different for each of your statues depending on how you've built the head up, and we're going to wrap this around. This is going to make the up part of the hat, and I know it's long and it's going to go around several times, but that's good because it's going to give you strength in your hat. Now you need it to be a little bit loose because you're going to put masking tape on this, and then you're going to cover it with either fabric or stone art or another texture. So don't make it too tight, otherwise when you've got those layers on, it's not going to work. Take a little piece of masking tape and just tack your end together. And then you can remove that, and you need to go all around this with masking tape so that you end up with this shape. Now we're going to add a brim onto this. So we're taking another piece of foil, and the same as we did before, we're folding it in half and in half again. And it depends on how wide you want the brim as to how much you leave. But you do need to give yourself this centimetre turn up, because this is the bit that's actually going to sit inside the hat and attach it. You need little tears at about 1 centimetre apart, all the way along the length of the foil. And then you're going to attach that little teared bit into the inside so that you're forming the brim. And we're going to use a little bit of masking tape just to hold that in place. And then with your length of foil, you're going to start feeding it around. Don't worry if it turns up, because you'll flatten it all out. And you're going to feed those centimetre teared bits up in to the inside of the hat. And as you go, a little bit of masking tape will just hold it in place. So we're going to carry on round. Now you are going to have to scrunch it together to get a round shape, otherwise it will just be a straight brim. So you can see here we've got creases going on. That's exactly what we want. A little bit more masking tape. And then when you get back to the start, just make sure you're overlapping it and you can remove any excess. And by holding it flat and pushing it down, you've got a brim to your hat. So you need to now go round and masking tape all of that securely onto the inside and the outside of your hat. And then when you've covered everything in masking tape, you take just a small piece of foil that will sit over the top, mould it round, and then you're going to tape that on as well. So you've got your little hat to sit on your crown. I then crease mine up. Let me pull this out so you can see it better. I always give mine a little bit of a crease so that it's all crinkled and worn and goes with the Scarecrow. And then I've painted it with black Powertex. Each time you do something to your hat, come back to your figure and just make sure that it's going to sit on there nicely. And at this stage, you can either cover this with fabric, you could put some stone art on it, or any other textures that you want. This is where you can really go to town personalising your hat. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this little video. See you soon.